Now, calling out the critics, it's time for the other view. The lawyer for social media influencer and alleged Philadelphia looter Meatball is speaking out, now saying that criticism of her and her alleged crimes is racist and an all-out assault on Black and brown people. Joining us now to discuss our panel, Melanie, Collette, and host of Newsline, Bianca De La Garza. Bianca, sorry, I butchered that because I know Bianca De La Garza very well. Okay, but I want to start with you.
Not a problem. It was perfect.
You're a sweetheart. Thank you. All right, Melanie, I am going to start with you here. We were chatting about it a little bit during the commercial. What say you about Meatball?
You know, this really made me mad when I read the lawyer's statement. And what I said during the break was, whenever a Black person does something wrong, reach for the race card. Instead of saying, I was wrong, I should not have encouraged looting, she was literally laughing, yelling, filming the looting of these stores and saying, free iPhones, free iPhones. And now we're going to feel sorry for her because she got locked up and they posted pictures of her mugshot crying. So what? That's what happens when you do bad things. Bad things happen. You should get locked up, and I don't feel sorry for her. It has nothing to do with race and everything to do with her terrible behavior and bad judgment.
Yeah, speaking of that mugshot, we're looking at it there, Bianca. Meatball's lawyer, Jessica Mann, claims that police specifically posted this mugshot with the tears in her eyes to get clicks. They said it was clickbait and to sell a salacious story. But Meatball's the one who posted the video from the looting. It just seems like more and more there are no consequences for bad behavior, regardless of race.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. You do something wrong and, you know, you get a mugshot. Look at it. They put a mugshot. And this is just the facts, and they want to ignore it, distract it, like, you know, we're saying the race card. That's exactly what this is, because look at the damage that was done. And the fact that kids think that they could just go in and take whatever they want. Yeah, the lesson is you might have a mugshot, and you might be crying, as you should be, because if you're accused of doing something wrong, you are going to face legal consequences. It's just a shame that that's where we are in America, and I'm sure she's remorseful, and I do believe everyone has redemption, so I hope she can move on from this. But sometimes, you know, you got to learn from your mistakes, and if they're public, so be it.
Yeah, good point there, Bianca. Also want to get your take on this. Plus-size travel influencer Jalen Cheney. We've heard of her before. Well, she's at it again. Now, first she called for other airline passengers to pay for extra seats for obese flyers. She wanted other passengers to pay for that second seat. But now she says hotels should enlarge their hallways for bigger guests. You know, Melanie, it's like you can't make it up.
I've never seen such an extraordinary sense of entitlement in my life. It's just really incredible. Does she think it's free to do that? And she's claiming that it doesn't affect anyone else. Yes, it does, ma'am. If you reconstruct buildings and make them bigger, then it's going to cost everybody more money. It's ridiculous.
Bianca, final word to you.
So I went on to J-Bay's Instagram. I mean, she's obviously making a lot of money from profiting by being what is not really influence anymore. I believe this is just activism. Yes. Okay. And she did post that, yes, if you're on a plane and some people need second seats, it should be free. Well, listen, I'm a mom. When I needed a second seat, when my daughter was little, I had to pay for that second seat. And, you know, frankly, as a mother of a daughter, I am, you know, obviously say this with a preface. No one should ever be fat shamed. No one should ever be made to feel less than. But at the end of the day, it's not a healthy lifestyle. We do have an obesity epidemic in the United States. If she wants to make her money doing all sorts of collaborations and being an activist, fine. But I do think we should recognize the fact we shouldn't be promoting the fact that how large you are, you make changes like this. Because overall, it's just not a long-term lifestyle if we want to look towards longevity and the health of our nation.
All right. I'm sorry I'm hustling you out of there. Melanie, Collette, Bianca De La Garza, a great conversation. We'll do it again on The Other View. Thanks so much.
Yeah, it's a busy news day.
Yes, it is.